Yeah, welcome to another wonderful day. This is BHF Movies, BHF Foundation. We are on Time Out with Elu David, in a moment where we spend trying to look into some of the issues that the youth go through in this country. I want to say again that you're welcome and welcome and welcome. We try to build up morals and try to educate our youths on how to be able to live and become better citizens in future. You know, we've been saying for a very long time that if you want to become great, as it were, then there are some things that you must put in place as a citizen. There are things that must be put in place. Success does not grow overnight. You don't become successful by praying alone. Prayer alone does not guarantee success. It's even said by the Bible that prayer without works is dead. So there are principles. Once those principles are followed, then definitely there's bound to become a result at the end of the day. And it's so important that if we want to have a better future, then we must do everything possible to see that we produce a better youth. Because the youth today are the future. They are the story of tomorrow, while the elders are the stories of the past. And so today we want to look at wrong company, because you see, everyone is generally created great by God, but how you end up in life and what you become in life is a function of what you put into life himself. It is commonly said, and it is true, it's even written in the Holy Scriptures, that what a man soweth is what he's going to reap. So there's no way you are going to sleep in blunder and you expect to wake up in wonder. So what are you sowing today that you intend to reap tomorrow? Because what you sow today is what determines what you reap tomorrow. And so there are three very important issues we want to look at. Three important issues that has the capacity to be able to truncate your destiny, as it were. Remember I said everybody is created great, but the outcome of it now depends on what you put into life. You don't succeed by mistake. You don't succeed by being idle, by sitting in one place and praying and wishing. No. There's a common saying also that if wishes were horses, the beggars will ride. And so the first thing we must look at is precisely what is even written in the Holy Book himself when it says, avoid wrong company. It's evil communication, corrupt good manners. Evil communication, corrupt good manners. And so there are three things that we're looking at, three things that has the capacity to mess up your destiny. Three things that have the capacity to change your story in life if it's not properly handled. Three things. So we're going to look at those three things. The first one of it is cult activities, secret cult activities. If you want to be great, secret cult activities are things that you must learn to avoid. The second thing we are looking at is drug abuse. Drug abuse seems to be the order of the day. I saw a frightening statistic the other day that says 60%, that says over 75% of Nigerian youths are on drugs, both boys and girls. Youth from the church, youth from the mosque, youth from the secular society, they are all involved in one form of drugs or the other. I was having an interaction some time ago with one of the medical directors in the psychiatric hospital. She was giving the lecture once, and she said that the beds for psychiatric patients in Yaba is completely filled up. The wards are filled up. As a matter of fact, there's no bed anymore because the wards are filled up with insane people, young people. Youths between the ages of 14 to 25 to 30 are involved in drugs, both boys and girls. I saw something they sent to me a few days ago on my phone. It was sent to me through WhatsApp. A boy that's about 11 years old boy, I think it's about 11 or 12, that killed the woman she's with. This lady retired as an assistant director of education. She went to the orphanage. Just before she retired, she went to the orphanage to pick up a boy. So he picked the boy up when the boy was around 12, about a year old or so. So the boy practically stayed with her, and they had a little bit of misunderstanding, and the guy pushed her from the upstairs, and that's how she died. 41 years old grandmother was killed by a young boy who was also on drugs. So the drug issue is becoming pathetic. It's becoming sad. It's becoming terrible. But something actually needs to be done. And